Hey there, it's EnderVerse. I've not done a client-sided mods video in nearly 2 years, which is all but unfortunate. These are actually the most useful types of mods, since you can join multiplayer servers and enhance your personal experience, all without changing anything on the server itself. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. First on the list is Packed Packs. This is a mod that will make resource packs management easier than ever. As many of you know, I have a mod pack centered around the resource packs. This mod made it easier for me to test which pack caused issues, as well as update my mod pack safely, as I can just save backups of my resource pack order. The resource pack menu is also going to look more presentable and less scrambled, and you can enable and disable a lot of options to enhance the experience further. If the author is watching this, thanks a lot for this project. My life has never been easier. Waylight will allow you to equip a lantern on your hip or on your hand. This lantern will also be visible on your first-person view and will have realistic physics on top. The insane part about it is that it isn't actually a lantern. You can enable it and disable it through clicking G, and it will appear complete with dynamic light and all. You can modify the lantern's position as well as the conditions necessary for it to appear on its own. The first time I saw the mod, I could not believe it was entirely client-sided, so it definitely deserves your attention, friend. This next mod improves cloud layers in Minecraft with fresh new models and fresh new animations as well. With mods like atmospherics and some texture packs that enhance the sun and moon, this mod can look even better and more ambient. A few days ago, I made a video dedicated to atmospheric and ambient mods, and I can't believe I missed this one. So, if you want to perfect your ambience, install this mod on top and give my ambience video a look. It includes over 30 mods on the same topic. Up next we have health bars, a mod which will tell you the HP of any mob you're looking at. This is a common type of mods, but the execution here is very good. The design is beautiful, and based on either the mob is hostile, peaceful or neutral, the color of the HP meter will change. The health bars also indicate the entity's armors, and there's a damage indicator when you hit a mob. There's so much you can configure about this mod, from the colors to the functionality and more. However, I'd like to suggest that the author remove the outline on the damage indicator number. A solid red color would be enough in my opinion. Optimal Aim adds a small cube indicating the damageable part of the mob's hitbox. Your reach isn't always 3 blocks long. Depending on your peripheral vision, it can be less. What this mod does is that it points at the part of the mob that will result in the full 3 blocks reach, allowing you to always hit the bullseye. I'm not sure if this kind of mod is allowed in public servers, so do your research on this matter and join at your own risk, my friend. This mod will replace the conventional potion effect header with an intuitive potion bar. This potion bar will feature a nice symbol with dedicated colors that are best fit for the nature of that effect. This is a lot easier to grasp than timers, and you could change the position of these potion bars by writing / potion bar position left, right or center, which is the default. If you are struggling with FPS, even with Sodium installed, then you will want to install Vulkan, a mod which allows the game to run on said engine in place of the outdated and under-optimized OpenGL engine. You can expect as much as double the FPS relative to Sodium, not even vanilla, making the game runnable on every PC on Earth. In addition to Vulkan, you can install 2 add-ons. Not Enough Vulkan, which will allow you to tweak the animations, particles, toasters, advancements and more, as well as B-Rel, a mod that adds a built-in shader, improving the game's visuals tremendously. With the 3 mods, you will have a fully functioning, highly optimized and even shaded Vulkan experience. You may have worries about modding compatibilities, and they are right. Many mods are incompatible with it. But as long as the mod in question doesn't add shaders or don't have complex models or shaders, it should work. I tried it with Waylight amongst other mods on this list and no issues arose. Up next we have AFK Cinematics. This mod will roll out beautiful camera work around you when you're away from keyboard. AFK Cinematics can be quite handy for getting passive cinematic shots without hassling with keyframes or commands. I'd only recommend for the author to enhance the camera positioning. Sometimes it can crash into blocks. I'm so fond of cinematics, so naturally I found this mod to be very useful. Now we can quickly capture cinematics of player animations, shaders or a cute anime girl from SC model mod. Yes, you heard that right. This mod will allow you to change your skin from the conventional blocky design to one of these highly detailed anime models. Each character here has unique animations, and you could toggle extra details on their model as well as making them sit, lay, or dance. You could also disable new models altogether and use your own skin instead. You will have improved your player animations as well as added plenty of emotes you could use. Yes, Sieve Model is one of the best mods for free client-sided emotes and shapeshifting. Try it out if you love to change your appearance and enjoy custom models and anime girls. This next mod will improve musical experience on Minecraft. The mod doesn't add any new tracks, instead allows full control over them. Now, with the click of a button, you could switch tracks freely, and a notification will appear telling you which one is currently playing. When pausing the game, the music will remain constant instead of cutting off and replaying again. Jukeboxes will also cause the tracks to mute for as long as they are playing. Minecraft music is perhaps the most beautiful audio tracks a person could listen to. Shame they are treated the way they are in vanilla Minecraft. This mod will help in mitigating that. AuthBack will make it so that you can continue playing even when Mojang's servers crash. How this mod works is that it caches the Mojang's web services and API locally. This way, when an outage happens, your skins remain the same and you are able to join back on the server. Installing this mod on the client side only is possible. Doing that, your skins remain normal, but to prevent server lockups, you must also have it on your server. I play Minecraft every day, and I've had many times where I had to leave the house and touch grass because Mojang servers were down. This mod will prevent that from ever happening again. Next up, we have Simply No Shading. This mod will allow you to disable the shading for entities, clouds, blocks, or everything combined. Personally, I never liked vanilla colors. The saturation is so low and the lighting is so dim that it made the game look depressingly dark. With shading disabled, the game's color feel more vibrant and consistent, and I found it to be a valuable addition to my mod pack, fresh and smooth, so I'll trust you'll find it valuable too, friend. This next mod improves the advancement UI rather tremendously. The background will now be a blurred visual of your actual gameplay, and the advancement will cover the entire screen. This way, tracking your progress is a lot easier. You can also customize a lot of things about this mod, including the background style, the advancement order, and the advancement's descriptions. Locator border moves the waypoints from the experience bar and places them at the border of your screen. This mod is highly configurable, and there are some awesome features such as rendering player waypoints with the players' heads. This way it's easier to tell them apart. You can also mix this mod with Death Locator, which will lead you to the spot of your death, and Locator Lodestone, which gives Lodestones waypoints of their own. This mod will make navigation a lot easier and allows you to know how much progress you've made towards the next level. This next mod will display the last used tool on your pack. Many texture packs are supported. Modded tools and weapons are also covered, and when wearing elytra or having capes on, the tools get rendered below them, allowing for a visible, all the while appropriate look. On a multiplayer server, this mod can be quite immersive, with everyone having a different tool on their pack. Definitely worth it. AutoTorch will be plenty useful at the caves as it places torches beneath you whenever it's dark. We did explore Waylight earlier in the list, but this mod will still be useful as it helps you passively illuminate dark spaces, and it also works on the latest versions of the game. If you feel that the frequency is too high, you could set a hotkey for opening the settings, then tweak its frequency, as well as the light levels necessary to trigger it. You could also assign a specific hotkey to enable or disable the mod on the go. This mod will add a smooth ease in and ease out animations for changing your perspective. It also added a smooth motion for throwing ender pearls. Now we will see the transition going through instead of teleporting instantly to the location. I'm definitely adding this mod to Fresh and Smooth, and you should definitely give it a try if you are interested in fresh animation mods. Keybind Atlas is a special new mod which visualizes the functionality of each and every key on your keyboard. I see this mod most useful for huge mod packs that feature tens of hotkeys. With this mod installed, you can manage and learn them all. This next mod will allow you to scroll through the columns of your inventory. Just make sure your tools are stacked one on top of the other like that. Then press the left alt and scroll up or down. This mod will help enhance the flow of your game and make it easier to manage tools amongst other items. This is the craziest mod on the list. It gives realistic physics to particles. Jumping on top of a campfire, you will see the smoke dispersing around you and simulating your body. The same goes to fallen leaves, fireflies on the swamp, and so many more particles in the base game. This mod is a game changer. Never in my life have I expected to see its kind, and right now it works well with mods like Better Smoke, and in the future I expect it to work well with things like Visual Effects Plus or Particle Rain mod. That would be insane. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to get mods working on the latest version of the game and not necessarily client-side only, here's my video on the topic. I also have a client-sided mod pack all about animations and fresh textures. Be sure to try it out if you are interested in that theme. Subscribe and turn on the bell if this video helped you, and I'll see ya in the next one, my friend.